just having a good time.
Right, hey folks, how you doing? Hope you're well. Good morning. Or well, should I say good Friday. The start to the Easter bank holiday here in the UK. And it is certainly a good one weather-wise. Glorious sunshine, it's warm. So I'm about 125k into this weekend ride. Riding Friday, Saturday, Sunday, finishing on Monday. Total distance 1200 kilometers or 745 miles. I did Brest Paris back in 2019 and quickly signed up to the Transcontinental later that year. Looking forward to the summer 2020. Of course, 2020 and 2021 both happened, didn't they? Here we are, 2022, and this is probably my biggest training week since August 2019. Nervous. Butterflies. Back in 2019, it's quite normal for me to like go all the way through the night into the next day. I haven't done that a lot since then, for obvious reasons. I've got 90 hours to complete this. Maybe some adjustment for the hills and things. Not sure how I'm going to divide up these videos because I've got plenty still right now as I speak to you, unedited. Like I alluded to a few videos ago, the training itself is what matters the most now. Beaver Castle on top of the hill there, with an empty car park underneath. For those of you who haven't heard the news, perhaps you live around here, Cafe LA is now closed unfortunately. The owner of Beaver Castle has not renewed the licence. After a few years running a successful business, the estates decided to get rid of the cafe licence. Boo! Well, I'm not really heading that way. I'm heading up Harlexton, which is one of 3 category climbs during this first segment that I've got loaded into my Garmin. 3 times 400. Had a bit of difficulty getting in there actually, and I reduced the number of points to 500 just so I could submit it to ODAC. I think when I get to the next stop, which is about 4 hours away, 3 hours away, a McDonald's in a place called not too far from Peterborough. I'm going to go for the bike, show you all the equipment that we've got with me today. It's kind of a pilot ride for the race around the Netherlands in a little over 2.5 weeks time. Just about to hit the 240 kilometre mark in 11.5 hours. The significance of the 240 is that it's 20% of the route done, so I'm pleased with that. Got a rough target of what I want to do to break down this route. I want to do 340 today and over the next 2 days, and that'll leave 180 on Monday. It's an ideal target. Don't know what time it is now. 240 done, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. So I've got still got some good time left to get another 100 in plus. So I'm just gonna keep going, but I don't want to overkill it before the Netherlands in a couple of weeks time. This is not like doing PvP where just trying to get around as fast as I can. I want to enjoy it a little bit more. I'm not really setting out to do any quicker than PvP, which I did in, what was it, 82 hours, 40 minutes, I think? Off the top of my head, can't remember for sure. I'll find out, pop it on the screen. I'm not too concerned whether I'm slow or fast than that, to be fair. As long as I do it within 90 hours, that's my main goal this bank holiday weekend. Cambridge, headed along the guided busway. I was just going through Cambridge, and I must have found the only hill in this entire city. God knows what this is called. It's coming to that time of day now when I'm thinking about takeaway, somewhere to eat. Thinking chippy today. And as you can see, I'm leaving Cambridge now. Not sure where the next place is, but at 300 there's a co-op. It's not far away actually now. I'm about 280 I think, something like that. And it's currently 6:30 I think. So not too bad. Good time. Managed to find a second hill, which I'm going down now. More or less straight after that last one. So there's a nice dedicated cycle lane down here, so I'm using it. And the cycle lane is pretty good, pretty good. Now I'm heading towards Baram. And I've got a whole lane to myself, look at this. Woohoo! He's still got an easy job, that guy down there, look at him. As you can see, sun is on the horizon there, it'll be setting soon. It's been an absolutely gorgeous weekend so far. Stunning, what a stunner. I think I'm going to be stopping at somewhere called Blakely Woods. Because I would have done about 17 hours of riding, maybe 18 hours by the time I get to sleep. So that's pretty good going. So I need to reward myself a little bit. I mean, if I can do 18 hours next 3 days, that's 54. 3 sleeps at 4, that's 12, that's 60. 66. That leaves me 24 hours to faff and to eat and do all the things, assuming I want to run up to the 90 hours, which I don't. I want to get it done as early as I can. Who wouldn't? So I'll probably end up leaving about 5:30 or something like that once I get back to Wade Eaton. And I think 3 hours sleep is quite sensible. It's not too much, is it? It's gonna be a cold one, I think. The sky. Obviously I've shed a few layers compared to last weekend. So no joggy bottoms, no hooded jacket. I've gone with like a lighter fleecy one. Basically got rid of some of the winter bits. Of course though, I've brought some leg warmers and those waterproof trousers as well, so hopefully that'll be fine. I don't think we're expecting a cold night towards freezing point or anything like that. Probably about 6 degrees. As you can see, it's dark. Can't see naught. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning folks, scenes from the forecourt. Yeah, it's cold. I think it's 7:15 now. Been here for 45 minutes, had a couple of coffees, a couple of buns. It's been absolutely freezing overnight. It was much colder than I thought it would be. So I promised you yesterday I was going to take a look at the bike. So this is my Anker full frame bag. So I've got some clothes in there. In the top compartment is a water bladder. As you can see, it leads up through here. Across the handlebars and right behind the phone, which is the phone itself is mounted on a quad lock. And around the other side it's much the same as well. More clothes and a few bits and bobs of food. In the back here, in the dry bag, I've just simply got those bare feet shoes, waterproof trousers, and I think there's a toothbrush in there as well. If we take a look in the Apogora 2 litre bag, got loads of food here, flapjacks, things like that. Got my Wahoo mounted on the stem. And today I brought with me the PedalCell. This is a dynamo which connects on the fork here. It's not running, I've not been running it yet. I'm okay for power, but when I do turn that on, it runs on the rim and generates the power. Basically at the other end it's connected into the power bank, which is hiding under all those flapjacks. I've also got the Garmin on there as well. On here at the front, this is the sleep system. So I've got a sleeping pad in there, sleeping mat, beefy bag, woolly hat in there. Finally got away. About 70 odd K now. Been looking on the ride with GPS, and to show you the wiggly bit that I'm going around on the coastline here. I've no idea where I'm going to end up at the end of the day. I've yet to work that a little bit out. Where can I expect to be after 340 kilometres? Day 2. I wonder if I'll be at Dunwich sleeping in a boat. I'll stick a link to that one. Last summer, last June, Dunwich Dynamo. What a great event that was. Starting to warm up a little bit. Keep moving my arm warmers on and off. The leg's already out, so it's taking a little bit while to get warmed up. It's just after 9 o'clock, so there's still plenty of time. Oh, exhausting. Done 464 kilometres today, over today and yesterday. I'm just in Tollersbury, I'm just going to say that, T-O-W-E-S, Bury. Been exhausting last few hours. I'm just having a bit of picnic, enjoying the sunshine. It's not that warm actually, a little disappointing. Still, it's feeling great to be alive. Just about to lube up my groin area. I thought I'd stop here. For perhaps the first time during this journey, I've actually seen the coast. Here in Clacton upon Sea. Time wise, things aren't really going to plan. Left this morning an hour and a half earlier. Thought I'd better go a bit further today. And it's kind of not really been that way at all. It's taken out 11 and a half hours to do 100 miles, which is terrible. But nonetheless, I'm going to try and achieve 340. I'm about 175 at the moment. As long as I pull the distance in and still get a good night's sleep, I think that's all that matters really. Just keep punching away, get it done. Bit further along now, stopped, nature was calling. Just want to tell you, Clacton upon Sea was absolute nightmare, both sides of it. And yeah, got me riled. So I've nipped into a petrol station, took extra long, and kind of waited out the rush hour sort of thing. As soon as I got out of Claxton, it was okay again. So yeah, probably done about 200 kilometres, I don't really know, maybe just a little bit less. 140 to go. Don't know what time it is, it'd be about 5 o'clock I bet. Starting to make good progress now. It's flattened out somewhat. Few little humps, but nothing's like it has been for the last few hours. So I'm heading towards Manningtree, and because it has flattened out a bit, yes, I probably could go faster, but as I'm out of battery power, I've decided to turn on the PedalCell. So how that works is, plugs in there, and all I have to do is pedal, and that's it. The dynamo there touches the rim of the wheel, spins around, creates some energy, and powers the power bank. It was some time ago that I recorded the original PedalCell video. I've been bought this about 2 months ago, probably 3 months ago. But in about 3 hours, I think it was, it had charged the battery about 7,000 mAh. Pretty good that, pretty good. It's dead easy to disengage as well. All you do is stop the bike and then remove a pin and it disengages straight away. So I guess I'm getting towards the end of another day. Feels like I've not done a lot of distance, but yeah, it's been a hard one. Certainly take a few more breaks, but because I've had to really. I've had a few comfort breaks, if you know what I mean. Couldn't say no, had to go. And unfortunately, that slowed me down a bit at times. I must be getting older or something. I'm feeling the cold more. Oh, it's just April and it's not that warm. Yeah, so I'm probably going to leave it here because it's going to be pretty dark soon. There's a little bit of distance still to go to get Ipswich, and I'm going to go to McDonald's. Interestingly enough, put loads of McDonald's on the route planning and things like that. But I've not yet been to one, and I'm planning to get one today, so fingers crossed it'll be open. I tell you what, I'll be looking forward to one tomorrow as well. That place at Dunwich may work out, or I'll have breakfast there, I don't know. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next episode. Keep an eye out for it. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.